Hey guys, FunnyGuyTimmy here again for another in-car vlog. Again, I'm doing these because these are really easy. When I get inside and I get into my recording studio, I have a lot of work to do. But I don't have that much left to do, and when I'm done, there will actually be a lot of things like the in the booth videos, as well as mic reviews. I just haven't had time to edit them. So these I record and I just send those straight to YouTube. So I just came back from another audition, another acting audition, to basically the same location, but it's a different project. So basically what it is that there's an office that's for like a casting director or something like that. And so companies will hire someone to do the casting call, and then they'll send them the videos, and then they choose from that and all that kind of stuff. So it's the same place, it's the same office, and I go in, and so basically I had my agent send me the script, and it said do 2 of these, and they had like multiple that you could do, and I did 2 of the, I think it was like 10 that they had on the list. And I picked the 2 that I thought would be the funniest, or the ones that had the most potential to be funny. Because most commercials are comical. And I'll get to why a lot of commercials are comical in just a second. It's going to be the same reason as some other stuff that I'm going to talk about. So I go in, and it's the same lady from last time. And she sees me, and she remembers me. But there's a new girl who's behind the camera just kind of hitting the record button. And she sees me, and she's like, "Oh, it's you again." And she turns to the girl behind the camera. She's like, "Oh, this is going to be good." And then she turns back to me. She's like, "How are you?" She's like, "I remember you from last time. You were very funny." And I was like, "Oh, thank you. I'm glad you found it amusing. It was lots of fun. I'm glad I had the chance to come back," and being very nice and stuff like that. And she's like, "All right, there's your spot, and whenever you're ready," kind of thing. So it was very reassuring to me that she remembered me. And the reason she remembered me is because I was funny. Is because I was very charming, and I was very open, and I was very funny. And I remember her laughing from last time. And the same audition, basically, I did the same thing as I did last time. I didn't memorize the words beat for beat, line for line. I got the gist of what they were trying to do. I hit the major key points, or the specific words that they wanted. But for the most part, I freestyled because it was more comfortable for me as a comedian to be funny saying my own words than someone else's words. To just show that I can perform and deliver the intended idea or goal or feeling. And the reason she remembered me is because I was funny, and that's the same reason that commercials now are funny, is because they want you to remember them. That's why most commercials are basically very small or mini sitcoms. They're intended to get you to remember them by getting you to laugh. Commercials back in the day used to just be informative. They would just be, here's the product, this is what it does, da-da-da-da. But now they show the product in a way of, here's an exaggerated interaction between people, and here is how that product fits into that interaction, into that thing, and then at the end, here's a punchline. And the commercials do that so that they become more memorable. And there's a couple ways to be memorable. And this is relevant to you when dealing with casting agents, when doing any project or doing any audition in voiceover, acting, or comedy, is to be memorable. If you're the comedian that's not funny, no one's going to remember you. If you're the actor who, and it's a commercial and you're funny, they'll remember you. If you're the voice actor, now you can't really be funny because they do want specific lines, and sometimes that's not the thing. But you can be memorable in other ways, and one way would just be someone that people want to talk to, just a genuinely nice guy, and very open and very friendly, and to seem less like you're offering a service and more like you want to help them. I've been getting more and more thumbs up and more been landing more auditions when I audition on voices.com and Voice123 because the way I present myself in the audition. Number one, I get straight to the point. I try to make the file as short as possible. I'm thinking of the person who's going to be listening to these, because if they have a whole bunch of these, which they often do, it often gets anywhere between 60 and 90 before the project ends. And if each person, each clip is, each audio file is like a couple minutes long, that's hours out of their day. So I try to, get it as precise and short and right to the point as possible. No pauses, no breaks. If it's high energy, be high energy and do a fast read, but at the same time giving them multiple takes, but trying to deliver the same kind of feel and energy in the multiple takes. But what I've started doing is when I do, there's a skateboarder. Goodbye, skateboarder. Another thing that I've started doing is when you leave your little message at the end, when you send in your audition and you can type in something at the end, I used to send in this carbon copy repeat, thing that was just like, hey, Tim is very skilled, and I talk about myself in the third person. Tim is very skilled. He's a great voice actor. He's been doing this for so many years. He's done this kind of project, this kind of project, this kind of project. Nobody cares. They don't care about your sales pitch. They really don't. So what I started doing now is, number one, I put hi, skateboarder's back. I put hi so-and-so, whoever it is who's doing the casting, the audition. And then I type something like, I hope you're having a nice day, or, hope you're having a good day. Thanks for the opportunity. Here's my audition. Hope you like it. Love to work with you. I try to keep it really short, maybe not all those things in there. And then I'll say thank you, or thanks for your time, or cheers at the end, or something like that. And I don't have any carbon copy thing in there. I type it up from scratch every time. So it always is different for every single person. So let's say that, the same person is casting multiple things. They're going to get multiple messages from me. If I'm sending the exact same message, they're going to see that. They're going to know. But if I'm sending unique individual messages, that shows that I'm putting a little bit more time into the audition, the actual presentation. And that's one way of being memorable, is being just that genuine nice guy. There's lots of friends that I've had over the years that I will never remember. They were not funny, they were not nice people, or they were just meh. But there's lots of people that I will remember till the day I die, because they were funny, they were very friendly, very open, very giving, very caring. A lot of them are people that I've worked with in my day jobs. My first boss, my first operator, was one of the most genuine, nice, funny people I had ever met. I will never forget him till the day I die. And when I do directing and when I work with other people, I try to remember the stuff that I've learned from his, that's going to be distracting, from his, from what I learned from him. I try to remember what it is that he did and who he was that I remembered, that made me really look up to him, as a boss and as a person. And then, of course, I've worked with some people that were the complete opposite. And I remember them for different reasons. There's another way of being memorable, is to be that guy, or to be that jerk that nobody wants to be around, that nobody wants to remember, but they can't get them out of their head because they bothered them that much. They want to forget them, but they can't. That jerk, or that asshole, or that, someone who was a real, who was selfish and just was a bully or spiteful. I remember those people as well, almost as much as I remember the people that inspired me or were very nice to me. But the reason I remember those people, that guy, is because I've learned what not to do with people, around people, to people, through that person. And I remember them, and I will remember them forever. If I ever see their name again on anything, if I ever see their name on, an email or a phone call, I'll probably dodge them. Even if they needed help or needed money or something, I'll probably dodge them because they left that kind of taste in my mouth. They left that kind of feeling. So yeah, those are the 3 ways of being memorable. And when it comes to any kind of casting or audition or working stage or performance, you want to be memorable. You want to be that memorable person. You want to be funny. You want to be nice, friendly, open, caring, all that kind of stuff. If you're meh, you're going to get forgotten. If you're that jerk, you're going to get remembered, but it's not going to be the way that you want to be remembered. You're not going to get any work off of it, and they will tell everyone that they know about you, and they will warn everyone to stay away from you. So that was just something that I wanted to share with you guys. Another tip, audition, acting thing that can actually be applied to more things. But I'm going to end this here because I don't want this to be another 30-minute video. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you didn't. Hit the notification bell if you want to get notified about any videos that come up, just in case you're not getting any notifications. And thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace.